Hey, yo, what's up? This is Boxing Combo. I've been out for a bit, but I had to do a video. Had to give my peace of mind on what I've been seeing lately on Haymon. You know, when Haymon kind of just came out of the blue, a lot of people did not know about this man. And we knew that he was an advisor for a lot of De La Hoya fighters, and all of a sudden, he has all these fighters. A lot of the fighters from De La Hoya went to him, and now are fighting under Haymon as manager and promoter, I believe. And he's been signing a lot more fighters. But at first, to me, it was like, okay, it's cool because I've been seeing fights now, PBC, CBS, NBC, NBC Sports, ESPN, and I'm like, whoa, this is good, you know. I've been seeing fights like on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, on Fridays, on Saturday afternoons. I haven't seen that in a long time, years, to say. And I'm thinking, well, this is great. But then, after I keep watching these fights, I'm seeing real bad judging decisions. That the judges are giving horrifying decisions. I'm seeing guys that clearly won lose by decision. I've seen fights where I see the other guy win unanimous decisions and he loses unanimously. And I keep seeing all these things, and I'm just like, what's going on? You know, what is Haymon trying to do here? And then I think the tip of the iceberg was Friday when I saw the Prichard fight versus Williams. And you see from the get-go, Williams is fighting extremely dirty. Hitting on the back of the head. Every time he gets in close, he grabs Prichard Cologne's arm and he keeps hitting him on the back of the head with these rapid punches. And then when he gets in close, he throws punches with elbows. And the whole time, the referee is not doing nothing. He's just letting the fight pretty much get out of his hands because he's not controlling the fight. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? This is strange. Like, the referee's not saying nothing. He's not doing nothing. And when you start to see that, you understand clearly that the promoter has talked to the referee and told the referee, I need you to protect this fighter, which in this case was Williams. But how can you play with another boxer's life like that? How can you play with another boxer's career like that? I understand that Haymon probably wanted Williams to win this fight, but at what cost? At what cost? With Prichard Cologne's life, you wanted Williams to win this fight? I don't get it. You know, I just don't understand why Haymon wants to play God in this boxing game. You have to let fights take its course. You have to let fights take its own life. But do it fairly. Be fair. I don't blame the referee. I blame whoever paid him to referee that way. The referee is nothing but a soulless, gutless sellout. And I can understand that. The commentators are nothing but soulless, lifeless sellouts. I can understand that. But playing God in the sport of boxing leads to this. Haymon wanted Williams to win. At what cost? At the cost of a young 24-year-old who's worked his butt off to be at this level. And now he's in a hospital, in coma, almost dying. Haymon This is what boxing is to you? This is what you thought boxing was supposed to be? Or are you even a boxing fan for that matter? Because I just don't understand. Even if you try to get the numbers together, right? Even try to get the numbers together. Like, even think about it. What if, in my mind, you wanted to favor another boxer? Who would you favor? You would favor a Williams, a 31-year-old, who has an ugly style of fighting that is not TV friendly, has a horrible attitude, who I don't see how he's a likable boxer on TV to watch. I wouldn't want to watch him fight. I don't like how he fights. Versus a young, good-looking 24-year-old Prichard, who has a very charismatic style of fighting, TV friendly, has a very charismatic attitude. Bilingual. The guy, he's a Boricua American who already has a fan base just being Boricua American, and I just don't understand how you want to pick between these two and pick Williams, but okay, that's your pick. I understand when there's fights where they're close and the champion gets to win, or if you favor another boxer business-wise, but the fight is close and the referee, tends to work towards a guy who's favored, let's say like Mayweather and other fighters who are favored, and the referee works towards their advantage. But, there's limits. There's limits to this. When you see the Prichard Cologne fight versus Williams, and for whatever reason, Al Haymon's favoring Williams, but Williams is throwing punches with elbows. He's throwing punches to the back of the head the whole fight. He's fighting so dirty. And then the referee has an obligation to look out for the benefit of Williams, because that's the way it was foretold by Al Haymon. But it gets to a point where it's dangerous. It's dangerous. You're playing with another kid's life, and you're willing, that referee is willing to go there. The promoter is willing to go there to the point where you can end the life of another fighter who's just struggling, who's working every day to be there. He has dreams and aspirations like everybody else. And you have Al Haymon playing God. Al Haymon, I think you're digging a hole. Because, like I said, this was just the tip of the iceberg. Because even if you go back, I've been watching fights that are horrifying in terms of decision-wise, where I see a fighter completely win the fight, and the fight was taken away from that fighter, where he was robbed. When this started, I thought, whoa, hooray, a lot of fights for us, for the fans. But I've been seeing nothing but horrifying judging, referees favoring another fighter, in the face of every boxing fan. What I thought was going to be awesome, what I thought was going to be great, has been nothing but disgusting. Al Haymon, what you've produced in the boxing world has been nothing but disgust. I thought Don King was bad. Al Haymon is worse. I thought the way HBO favors fighters was bad. How HBO's commentary in hyping one fighter up was bad. My God, Al Haymon is worse. It's just, I thought Al Haymon was going to be this new thing where us fans can really enjoy and say, well, this is what boxing is. Free, fun, and let's see fighters fight. but it's been the total opposite. It's been disgusting. It's been bad. It's been horrific. And a lot of fights where it's so unequal, where you see good fighters fighting real bad fighters. You know, like good high level fighters fighting very low level fighters. I'm just saying, Haymon, I think your ship is sinking, and it's sinking fast. And this Prichard Cologne fight, oh my God, that was like, it was that drop that overfilled the glass of water. It was horrifying, just horrifying. That's my opinion, and I think Haymon, if he can't do nothing good by the sport, then please stay away from the sport. Don't ruin it for his fans. Boxing Combo, my opinion. I love the sport of boxing. I'm a huge fan of the sport of boxing.